Okay, here is our first question. Now you might want to stop the video and read this if you haven't already. Well, let's see. 64 out of the 100 alumni want to fire the coach. Now, they don't tell us what the parameter of interest is, but we probably should use 0.5, right? Half the people want to fire the coach, half the people don't. If they don't mention it, that's what we're going to use. Now, T doesn't make sense because we're talking about proportion, so this one is out. And then the standard deviation, that's the bottom part of the fraction there. We're going to use the parameter of interest to calculate that. So these two are going to be out. And also, remember, we are going to take our p hat, or sample proportion, minus our parameter of interest. So that looks like letter C. So that's the one we want to choose. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to look at our conditions for a proportion. Okay, proportion. Data come from a random sample. Yes. Individual measurements should be independent of each other. Yes. Population should be approximately normal unless the sample size is large. So that's the central limit theorem. That's a no, because that would be for an average. That would be for x bar, not a proportion. And then these two, of course, are okay, right? These should be both 10. That works. And 10% of the population, that's good for independence. So C is the one that does not work. Let's go to the next one. What they're looking for is the meaning of this word significant. So when it's statistically significant, that's when we reject the null hypothesis because our p-value is too small. So let's take a look at what the p-value is. And we're going to do that by doing normal CDF, negative 1,000 to 2.43, and subtract it from 1. Should be pretty small, but let's do that right now. So the p-value is 0.007, which means it would be significant at both 0.05 and 0.01. So which one says that? And it looks like it's letter D. Okay, so this is the one, significant at both of those, because it's so small we would reject under both of those conditions. Okay, now number 60 says, which one of the following confidence intervals would lead us to reject here? So what we're looking for is basically which confidence interval does not contain 0.3, and it looks like B, right? It's too small. 0.3 is outside that range, so we would reject the null hypothesis, saying that that doesn't work for us. Okay, let's stop there. I'm going to make another video for the other questions.